Kindergarten Batch 2020-2021. Moving Up Ceremony, now a reality. In this time of new normal, education must continue amidst COVID-19 pandemic, and we made it. We were able to surpass the times of hardships and challenges. We all work hand in hand to let education to happen, to go on, and to continue even in our homes. Today, with all our hearts and minds, we would like to welcome you all to Harbord Elementary School Kindergarten Moving Up Virtual Ceremony with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Strengthening the quality of education amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, the entrance of Harbord Elementary School faculty and staff. Let us all stand for the singing of our national anthem, the invocation, and to be followed by our region hymn, division hymn, and the Calatrava hymn.
Kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, helas ng sigatanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulang awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan ang may di magtitindig. Luman ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Isa sa pag-iingat, isa sa ating dasal, lahing nagpapatunay na tayo'y makatao pa.
Together we are being called to make a future world.
The test we face is for us to prove
That we can heal as one.
is when we heal as one.
We heal
Western Visayan blue skies, the cradle of hope for the young ones lies. Sows the seed of love and zest for life, weaves real vision of beacon light. Keep the song alive in our hearts, song of the great Western Visayas, echoing the love and pride of years gone by. The region's banner proudly held high. Western Visayas, home of champions, seed of lofty dreams and wisdom, treasure trove of knowledge and devotion to greatness beyond our gates before. Onward we march to the region's glory, working towards excellence and quality, never to quit, never to falter. Hand in hand we strive together. Western Visayas, home of champions, seed of lofty dreams and wisdom, treasure trove of knowledge and devotion to greatness beyond our gates before. To greatness beyond our gates before.
In the land of gentle ang giniyahan ni Bathala, tabuk sa halapad na lawag malaun. Inisla sa mga aitas, ang hamiling yuta sa mga tabunod. Kakalindot nining langit kong tasa, sa lungsod na itong gitawag o kalatrakan. Inandam gayon sa kahitasan, ang nagkalain-lain na buhilaman. Pagkatahon sa imong kabaybayunan, puno sa bahanding sa kinaiyahan. Isdagas ang mga tagutog isla, pinipatuki pamilyang kabunda. Kahandian lang imong kabukiran, mga sapala tila ubog kalasakan. Mga ihalas na kahayupan, sa langit kita ipanalaginan. Kalatrapan na kita mapasalamatun, uban sa tiyon ay napanagiusa. Sa siguluhan, nakalambuan, para sa umaapot na kaliwatan. Sa mga pagsulay, di ka maluya, kaya ang imong mga katigulangan. Ilang kaisog ipamatukan, sa nalat sa kalisdanan. Para sa kalambuan, larga na, kalatrama, larga na. Kakarong mag-abrasa sa kausa, larga na, kalatrama, larga na. Kalatraman kita mapasalamatun, uban sa tiyon ay napanang iusa. Sa siguruhan, nakalambuan, para sa umabot na kaliwatan. Sa mga pagsulay, di ka maluya, kaya ang imong mga katiulakan. Ilang kaisog ipamatutan, sa dagat sa kalisdanan. Para sa kalambuan, larga na, kalatrama, larga na. Kakarong mag-abrasa sa kausa, larga na, kalatrama, larga na. Para sa kalambuan, larga na, kalatrama, larga na. Kakarong mag-abrasa sa kausa, larga na, kalatrama, larga na. Larga na, kalatrama, larga na. Larga na, kalatrama, larga na.
At this point of time, let us hear a welcome message from Mrs. Mariel R. Deneros, Master Teacher 1 of Harbort Elementary School.
I am honored today to give my welcome address to our completers for this batch 2020-2021. To the beloved parents of our completers, to the Division of Negros Occidental, to the District Supervisor, Sir Julius V. Oberes, to our Principal, Dr. Noli Bibuktulan, to the parents, colleagues, friends, ladies and gentlemen, my warmest congratulations to all of us. Today marks a very memorable occasion because in spite of the pandemic, we were able to let our young children complete the first learning experience that they have in school. Even though they have used the modules as an instruction for their continued learning, yet they were able to conquer the question and the quest of time. To the beloved parents, to our completers, may you would bring with you the glory of a victorious life. Again and once again, I welcome you to this remarkable completing day of our young children. Congratulations once again, batch 2020-2021 for the job well done. Bulhot Harbor.
And now, let us proceed to the presentation of the completers by our school principal, Dr. Noli B. Buctolan, as well as the acceptance of the completers by our school's division superintendent, Ma'am Marcette D. Sabaluca, CESO 6.
Madam Marcette D. Sabaluca, CESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent, represented by PSDS Julius B. Oberes, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for completion for the school year 2020-2021 of Harbor Elementary School, of whom 52 are male and 60 are female, a total of 112 completers. I therefore certify that these satisfactorily completed all the requirements of the kindergarten program under the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum as prescribed by the Department of Education. The candidates are now waiting for your confirmation.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the school's division superintendent, Ma'am Marcette D. Sabaluca, CESO 6 of the Department of Education, Division of Negros Occidental, who has been authorized by the Secretary of Education, Ma'am Leonor M. Briones, through the Regional Director of Region 6 Western Visayas, Sarah Mel B. Oitico, CESO 4, to confirm the completion of preschool pupils and upon the recommendation of the Principal, Sir Noli B. Buctolan of Harbor Elementary School District of Calatrava 2, having satisfactorily complied the requirements of the kindergarten program under the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum. I do hereby confirm and approve the completers of 112 kindergarten pupils of Harbor Elementary School for the school year 2020-2021. As such, they are now considered kindergarten completers entitled to receive a certificate with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations and God bless everyone.
And now, let's give a round of applause to Harbor Elementary School kindergarten completers for the school year 2020-2021.
The completers of kindergarten read for school year 2020-2021. Agbayani Jade U. Albances Gerald A. Amaris Jans Bryony G. Balinas Paris M. Bilog Zyron James D. Butal Ace Gladinier D. Kabahaga Charlie John L. Chohan Parnet T. Corsonada Aldrin D. Española Chrysler E. Goles John Francis O. Hablo Precious Reimer. Intinado Raven Zacaria B. Magbanwa Jillian A. Magno Gianer D. Mayordomo Anika Kim P. Naranja Aryan May V. Nunez Rachel May C. Pagsugiron Ayashi Monique C. Sabayton Denzi Rysel P. Sayaang Kea Brazy R. Sayaang Tresha Marie D. Civiliano Marlin N. Sinugbuhan Kiseya Bless R. Sombrador Ivory Jenny V. Santa Ana Claire C. Tabo-Tabo Nika C. The completers of Kindergarten Blue. Ariola Marlon M. Lamsin Kylie John P. Manggubat Mark Jofel C. Mansueto Kyle Ivan C. Nardo Noel L. Opinio Michael D. Opinio Nathaniel D. Responso Renz Charlie F. Responte Lexter John B. Sastre Kit C. Sayaang Simon Noel C. Albea Kalex Eda May B. Amaro Mary Rose S. Antaran Algen O. Butalid Maria Yulia D. Kabugwas Grayan Marie C. Kasipong Marian B. Senesa Daniela Mi C. Cordova Julian O. De la Serna Princess Janelle D. Erme Shaira Lee M. Gambito Crystal Rain S. Gambito Johanna Bril B. Gargar Karil Ain L. La Guerta Marian O. Manigos Faith Anzia C. Rayo Juliana C. Yanong Frederick P.
The completers of Kindergarten Green. Alcobar Samuel Jr. C. Aquino Albert D. Ariola Robert M. Astrologo Kidrick Yusef L. Balopinos Win Kenneth D. Borgas Joven Hashin Kyle G. Kabugwason Rainy Boy R. Cargenti Gian P. Cross Lian E. Dilobio Blair Arnell P. Juliste John Martin M. Insero John Carl A. Jimenez Alex A. Sumande Rex Jr. R. Alco Alcover, Angel L. Alcover, Ansel L. Akin, Isaiah Jane R. Bacornay, Ivy O. Binasas, Ricey Chase L. Bicada, Zaira Gabriel. Bolo, Jocelyn Y. Bolo, Jonalyn Y. Borgonia, Sweet Zen B. Kasipong, Aryan C. Kalaging, Shaina B. Claro, Rolly Sabrina. Ledesma, Lovely Joy E. Mahinay, Yashidi Shane G. The completers of kindergarten pink. Alo Save Smith G. Atamosa Anthony S. Bantimano Jairel A. Bukaling Justin D. Esperiza GC Junior C. Mahusay Jago M. Mahusay Joey A. Nardo Frances Abigail E. Narito Nathan Y. Paner Adrian D. Rayo Jaiko F. Remeticado Carl Martin G. Ricomono Marth B. Tayo Zeth W. Alingasa Princess Lian O. De La Fuente Liza M. De La Rosa Jilaika Jane D. Fernandez Erica Marie Y. Fernando Maricar R. Habaybay Arbelen C. Jaime Nicaela C. Lobaton Darlene M. Magallanes Ana May Joy C. Marisol Althea Eliza C. Palabrica Ellen J. C. Kikeles Anika S. Salem Marialen B. Zamora Jilen L. Satokia Jaslyn D.
At this juncture, let us watch and hear the inspirational messages from our beloved DepEd Secretary Leonor M. Briones, our Regional Director Dr. Ramir B. Oitico, our school's division superintendent, Ma'am Marcet D. Sabaloca, CESO 6, our assistant schools division superintendent, Ma'am Salvacion J. Senayo, our public schools district supervisor, Mr. Julius V. Oberes, our principal, Dr. Noli B. Buktolan, and our municipal mayor, Honorable Marilyn Era.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Congratulations, dear graduates and completers of school year 2020-2021. You make us look at the future with anticipation and pride. You have once again proven that true champions can thrive in the midst of the challenging realities of life. Your sheer grit and resilience have brought you this far in your lifelong pursuit of quality education. Your achievements call for a celebration. You have risen above the worst of times and have responded to the overwhelming demands of the new normal with elan. Your education must not only be reflected in your report cards, but must be manifested in how you masterfully deal with life. An embodiment of courage, compassion, character, and competence. As you relish this moment, remember to celebrate your success with our indefatigable advocates and champions of quality education. Teachers, parents, school administrators, education leaders, stakeholders, and friends, among others. Your success seals our triumph over trials. It propels our collective aspiration for a brighter future despite the limitations caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. This is just the beginning of a beautiful journey ahead. We firmly believe in your potential for success because in DepEd Region 6, every child is a champion. As you cross this time of immense challenges and great opportunities, keep your passion for greatness alive. May your achievements inspire everyone to move forward with a renewed sense of hope, meaning, and purpose. Together, we shall rise as one. Ipadayon ta ang pagpalanggaanay. Once again, congratulations and mabuhay!
Your graduation day, I congratulate all of you dear graduates of Batch 2021. I salute your perseverance and personal resolve to meet the curriculum requirements satisfactorily at the end of the school year, even with the challenges brought about by distance learning. I also congratulate your parents and guardians for allowing you continue and finish your education levels, for the sacrifices, believing that education would lead you to become your best self, and for the stake that you become productive citizens in the future and the pride of the family. I extend my congratulations to your teachers, your school head, and the whole community for providing all opportunities for you to access education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. This is a bittersweet time for the class of 2021 as the pandemic disrupted students' dreams of attending their graduation ceremony, donning graduation outfits, going up the stage to receive diplomas, and having fun in graduation balls. Never despair, for graduating is a remarkable achievement and worth pausing to celebrate even just in a virtual way. Still, let us celebrate the new normal, in which not only learning happens to the various modalities adopted by the Department of Education, but also includes your graduation sans the ceremony. My dear graduates, as you venture on to your next destination, please bring the name of your school with dignity as you forward this year's theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Seize all opportunities that open to you and make the most of each of them. Life is to be lived, explored, and enjoyed as well as a chance to make a difference in the world. Again, congratulations, stand to be safe, and may God bless and keep us in the hollow of His hands.
Warmest congratulations, graduates and completers of school year 2020-2021. You may have faced challenges along the way, especially at this time of health crisis. But you did not allow this to stop you from reaching your dream. You learned lessons in new ways, putting some of you at a disadvantage under the present circumstances. Some of you were left with no choice but to enroll in modular distance learning, much as you would like to learn online. You study with less assistance from your teachers. Your parents took the greater responsibility. You lack resources, especially in technology, not to mention the impact this pandemic has made in the livelihood of your family. Despite all this, you emerge a winner. Your diligence, hard work, and perseverance had paid off with the guidance of all the heroes around you, your family, teachers, and friends. Indeed, you are champions. The first milestone has been achieved. The start of a new journey is near. This moment holds promises for a brighter and better tomorrow for you. Dream big. Gather your wings and soar up high, graduates and completers. Mabuhay, Negrosanon learners! Again, congratulations and best of luck on your new beginnings.
Congratulations to the class of 2020-2021. To all the graduates of all elementary, high school, senior high schools in the municipality of Calatrava, my warmest salutations to all of you. This school year was full of challenges that required so much hard work, patience, and loads of prayers from all of us. Let's hope that you will be the only class that has to experience this style of graduation. You have successfully completed the academic requirements in the midst of this global pandemic. The 2021 conduct of end of school year rights for kindergarten, grade 6, grade 10, and grade 12 focuses on the theme, kalidad ng edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. To highlight that despite the challenges, the learners' rights to inclusive and quality education and to safety from the health risks of COVID-19 must be given priority. I hope that this unique experience to the modes of learning provided to you has taught you more on self-discipline. I believe the COVID-19 situation will not stay any longer with the ongoing vaccination in our community, in the province, and in our country. And hopefully, with the unique experience, you will be able to tell your story to the younger generation, the modular and the online mode of learning. And since we believe that education is essential, we have to move forward despite the difficulties encountered. Let us uphold the quality of education in the midst of COVID-19 crisis. So to all parents, guardians, school administrators, teaching and non-teaching staff of our elementary, high school, and senior high school of the municipality, kudos to all of you. May you continue your exemplary performance in providing the quality education to our children. Thank you and God bless us all.
Today, I am honored and privileged to share my simple message in behalf of the kindergarten pupils. First, I want to acknowledge Ma'am Sayredel for her best job to lead all of us and accomplish a year of educational journey. even amidst the pandemic. So very successfully. Thank you so much, Ma'am Sai. Also, I want to say congratulations to all of us kindergarten pupils for the job well done as we work hand in hand to answer all the modules until this very last stage, the virtual graduation day. Our parents deserve as well to be congratulated. This very moment is so meaningful to all of us. This is the best day for us to thank God and never focus on the pandemic. We are very blessed for this fight on the tragic time we were given great opportunity to learn more by spending quality time with our family. Let us be good and prayerful to God, for without Him, we will never see good things in these trying times. This simply tells us that God is always greater than anything else. We all have the best reason to still smile, love, share, love, and forgive. Thank you and congratulations to all of us. The blessed time is yet to come. See you around. God bless us always. Bye.
Sana'y huwag mo akong bibitawan sa pangarap ko na karunungan. Mahirap man ang dadaanan ko, hindi pa rin ako sa'yo'y susuko. Huwag mong kalimutan, masayang araw natin pinagsamahan. Sinupok man ang magkabagong mundo.
My courtesy to our school district supervisor, Mr. Julius B. Uberes, ever supportive and approachable Principal of Harbord Elementary School, Dr. Noli B. Buktolan, to the teaching staff who never get tired to furnish knowledge to the pupils despite of some hindrances. To our supportive parents, barangay officials, spearheaded by our barangay captain, Honorable Johnny Gilot, PTA officers, headed by our ever-ready President, Kagawad Allen Biget, to the completers, to all our viewers, friends, ladies and gentlemen. It is such a pleasure to close the intensity of emotions felt from the first ever virtual Moving Up rides. Indeed, COVID-19 threat can't stop us as we go along to the next chapter of your education. Though this year is more difficult than before, for we are facing a big challenge in surviving this so-called wrath of this pandemic. That is why I give my salute to our supportive parents as well as to the teachers who never give up in order to survive. So with this, my warmest congratulations to all the completers in your well-deserved success. Mabuhay tayong lahat. Bulhot Harbord!